Everybody wants to know that there is a future for all of us. And there's people that have problems left and right, and they want that hope. They want that hope that he's given them. And Obama went from Occidental College to, I know I'm going to get this wrong, but, okay, he went to New York, and I believe it was Columbia. I believe. I'm not so certain on that because I keep mixing it up every time I say it, but I believe it's a very good school that he went to. And from there, he went on to do different things, and I don't remember right now his whole timeline verbatim, but, yeah, look where he is now. And basically that puts my every support behind the Abraham Lincoln quote, that there are folks that have no vices, have very few virtues. You can be as perfect as you want, but what's going to make you relatable to your people, what's going to make you relatable to anybody, especially if you want to get out there, if you want fame of any kind. Yes, it's great to be this role model, but what happens when you have it all perfect and in the future you mess up? It's kind of like, it's more of a letdown, it's more of a disappointment. And not that it should be your goal to mess up, no, absolutely not. But it's better to get yourself out of that hole at the beginning and try to. And I love that. I love how our president did that. I love that because I look around and I don't see anybody around me that has done that. I see everybody that has started perfect and is still perfect. And I hate that. I hate that because you're trying to find hope. You're trying to get there to perfection. But sometimes you fall short looking around you. So who better now to look at our president, the guy that's leading our country, and to find inspiration in him. And this is a guy that I didn't support at all. But as a human being, you gotta give him credit for how far he's come. And sorry if I seem so dumb for saying that, but like I said, I'm trying to give inspiration to people, and I hope I can do that. I wanted to read something to you, and it's from the Bible. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 8. And it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace." And that just goes to show you that, excuse me, I sneeze. Nobody's perfect. Okay, especially that last line, a time of war and a time of peace. We're in war. We still are in war. I hope that it brings peace. For every down, there's an up, and vice versa. So, we gotta be positive and look forward. Okay. I also want to read you another quote by Thomas Dreer, and it says, "The world is a great mirror. It reflects back to you what you are. If you are loving, if you are friendly, if you are helpful, the world will prove loving and friendly and helpful to you. The world is what you are. If you're a negative person and you victimize yourself and you think all day about your problems and about what you don't have, turn that around. Turn that frown upside down. And be grateful for what you have. When I drive down the street, when I go to, well, I'm not going to say what street, but there are certain streets, I guess, where I live. Not close to where I live, but where one day you'll see somebody collecting coins because they're missing a leg. Now, negative people would look at that and say, why don't they get a job? But positive people would say, let me help them out. I have my legs. Why am I going to be selfish? Why, if I have my 2 legs, why don't I help them out? You know? And even if you didn't, even if you had 1 leg, you know you would help them out because you would say, damn, I can relate to them. But when it comes to relationships, when somebody's single and their friend is single and this friend is, wants to date their friends, but this person's like, no, because they're single, they want them to suffer because they're suffering. But if this person has a boyfriend or a girlfriend, that's when they're going to help out this person. I think that's unfair too. You should help each other out. It's about building a community. It's about getting together and making a difference. And that means in any sense. Why are you going to be mean to somebody just because they're mean to you? You're becoming them. You're giving them a taste of their own medicine if you do that, but at the same time, you're becoming them. And someone's going to do it to you, and someone's going to do it to them, and vice versa. So do you really want to continue the hate in this world? Do you really want it to travel? When you're driving down the street and you're stuck in traffic, are you bitching at the person that's, that just skipped in front of you?